Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Nasteri. I welcome you to this YouTube channel. And in our today's video, we shall be covering about postpartum care. So if you're a new mom, this video is for you, or if you are soon to be mom, this video is also for you. First of all, congratulations on your little bundle of joy. And today, as I've told you, we are going to talk about something that is incredibly important for new moms, and that is postpartum care. And postpartum care is the time when your body is recovering from giving birth and you're adjusting to life with a newborn. So it is very crucial to take care of yourself during this time. And in this video, we shall be covering 5 most asked questions regarding postpartum care. If this is your first time here, feel most welcome. In this channel, we are all about taking care of moms. Feel most welcome. We are going to cover these 5 questions, and question number 5 is, what are the signs and symptoms of postpartum depression? I had actually covered this in one of my previous videos. If you'd like to know, like to exclusively learn about postpartum depression, then you can check out this video. Number 4, the 4th question we are going to cover is, how often should I breastfeed my baby? Because this is a question that is asked a lot. Question number 3 will be, how soon can I start exercising after giving birth? I know you'd like to know that. Question number 2 will be, what can I do to relieve postpartum pain? And number 1 question will be, how long does postpartum bleeding last? So those are the 5 things that we'll be covering in here. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, you're missing out. Just click on that little red subscribe button so that you can join our growing community. Thank you so much for all our new subscribers. Feel most welcome. Ensure that you tap that notification bell so that you are made aware whenever we post a new video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Question number 5, what are the signs and symptoms of postpartum depression? So let's talk about postpartum depression, because this is a common condition that affects many new moms, and it is important to be aware of the signs and symptoms so you can seek help if needed. So some of the common signs of postpartum depression include like feelings of sadness, you're feeling irritable or irritability, you have anxiety, changes in appetite, like you don't want food, and sleep patterns, changes in your sleep patterns, like you cannot sleep, insomnia mostly, or somnolence, that is whereby you can even oversleep. And another sign is loss of interest in activities you used to enjoy. So for example, if you enjoyed maybe walking, taking a walk outside or outdoors, then you are no longer interested. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, do not hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. You can also reach out to me. I'm all here for you. Nasteri is all here for you. And question number 4, how often should I breastfeed my baby? Breastfeeding is actually a very good way to bond with your baby, and it also provides them with essential nutrients. But how often should you breastfeed? The general guideline is to breastfeed your baby on demand, which means breastfeed whenever the baby is hungry. So in the early weeks, this may mean maybe like breastfeeding 8 to 12 times per day. And it is also important to pay attention to your baby's hunger cues and offer them the breast whenever they show signs of hunger. This is mostly like some babies will want to feed after every 2 hours, others is maximum 3 hours. Do not exceed that, especially during the very early days. Question number 3, how soon can I start exercising after giving birth? So now let's talk about exercise, because many moms are eager to get back to their pregnancy workout, maybe routine. You had a routine, or you want to get back to your pre-pregnancy weight, which is quite understandable, but it is also important to take things slow and you listen to your body. So mostly doctors advise you to wait at least 6 weeks. This is towards the end of your postpartum period, 6 to 8 weeks after giving birth, before you can start any exercise routine. And when you do start exercising, it is important to start slowly and gradually increase the intensity over time. And you can begin with exercises such as walking and low impact exercises, which are great options for new moms. If you had a C-section, ensure that you don't do exercises that are straining your abdomen. Don't do things like planks, until after like 6 months or until you get a go ahead from your doctor. I hope we are together up to there. Question number 2, what can I do to relieve postpartum pain? And now let us talk about postpartum pain. It is common to experience soreness, perineal tears, especially if you had a vaginal birth. And for those who had a C-section, they are going to experience a C-section incision pain after giving birth. So to relieve this pain, you can take pain medication as prescribed by your doctor, and you can also do sitz bath for those with perineal tears, for those who had maybe an episiotomy. And if none of this is working, ensure you call your doctor and they can recommend something better. Postpartum pain is not a joke. I remember when I had my first baby, I now have 2. The incision area was so painful, and I remember I had forgotten my medications at the hospital, and I didn't have any other in the house that could relieve that kind of pain. I didn't sleep that night. So ensure that you relieve this pain, because it can also affect you mentally and even your breastfeeding. And on to our very first question: how long does postpartum bleeding last? So postpartum bleeding, it is normal to experience some bleeding and discharge after giving birth, but how long can you expect it to last? Typically, this bleeding lasts for about 4 to 6 weeks. You are likely to experience some heavy bleeding, but it should gradually lighten up over time. And to manage this postpartum bleeding, it is important to use pads instead of tampons, and avoid strenuous activities, and take it easy as much as possible. And during this postpartum care, it is all about recovery and recovering in a healthy way. So if you need help, do not hesitate to ask somebody. Ask your partner, ask your sister. Ask for help. Do not strain yourself, because your body needs to recover well. So that's it, guys. That's what I had for you today. Do not forget to subscribe, to like, and to share this video. And I will be expecting your questions in the comment section below. Also, in the comment section below, I'd like to know, what topic would you like to learn as a mom, so that